Hey everybody, my name is Samuel Francis and you're watching His Word, My Life. Have you ever been on social media and seen things you wish you just hadn't seen? I know I have, and I used to complain about it until one day I said, Sam, stop complaining about the problem and be the solution. So if you believe that being the solution is more important than complaining about the problems, then these videos are for you. And I'm so glad you're watching right now. So let's see what His Word says for my life and your life today. Right now I'm reading the book of John and it's amazing. I'm loving it. As a matter of fact, if you're not actively reading the Bible right now and you don't know where to start with John. Great place to start. I'm in chapter 9 and it starts out with the healing of a blind man. And it's not so much that Jesus healed the man that's blowing me away, it's how he did it. There's so many lessons. I just want to share a few with you. It's verse 6 and 7. That's all. This is what it says.
When he had thus spoken, he spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle. And he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay. Verse 7, and said unto him, Go, wash in the pool of Siloam, which is by interpretation sand. He went his way therefore, and washed, and came seeing.
There's so much in these two verses. But look at this. Jesus spat on the ground. He put the clay on the man's eyes. But at this point, he's still blind. It wasn't until the blind man actually did something. It wasn't until he cooperated. It wasn't until he followed his instructions by going to the pool that he received his sight. And as I was reading, it began to dawn on me, there are some miracles that require my cooperation. There are some miracles that require me to do something. Could it be that there are things that God has started in your life that have not been fulfilled because you haven't done anything? You haven't gone anywhere. You haven't cooperated with Jesus. How many miracles and blessings are on hold in our lives simply awaiting our cooperation with God for their fulfillment? Listen to this. Divine power plus human effort equals success. I'm going to say it one more time. Divine power plus human effort equals success. Think about it. What are you trying to do this year? What are your goals? What kind of miracles are you trying to see in your life, in your home, in your marriage, in your family, in your schoolwork, in your job, in your career, in your church, in your neighborhood, in your community, in your world? What kind of miracles are you trying to see? I guarantee you won't see anything until you cooperate with God, until you follow His instructions. If the blind man had just sat there with the clay in his eyes, nothing would have happened. And as I look back into my own life, I wonder how many miracles were left undone, how many blessings I forfeited because I wasn't cooperating with God. I wasn't following His instructions. How many times has God tried to set me up for a miracle and all I did was sat back? It could be that God is trying to set you up right now for a miracle, but you're just sitting back. You're just sitting back with the clay in your eyes, and as long as you keep sitting there, nothing's going to happen. That miracle won't be performed. Listen, it wasn't until the blind man listened that he started seeing, and it's the same way in our life. We will start seeing when we start listening. Think about that miracle you're praying for, that miracle you want to see in your personal life, in your marriage, in your home, in your family, in your school, with your grades, in your work, in your career, in your church, in your community. God may have already started the miracle. And all you have to do now is listen, cooperate, follow His instructions. Open up His Word, make it a part of your life. By God's grace, today I choose to listen. Today I choose to cooperate. Today I choose to follow His instructions. Will you do the same? I believe you will. I believe you will. Thank you for watching. If you know somebody that needs to hear this, that needs a word of encouragement, share this with somebody. Share this with everybody you know. Remember, be the solution. God bless you. And we'll see you next time on His Word, My Life.